But a lot of people email me, Brian, and say, how do I get into the creative end of the business? How do I become a writer? And I generously and sympathetically usually just delete these without answering what comes through my mind, right? About, yeah, I'm almost out of high school. I'd like to become a writer for a major wrestling promotion. But I did get an angle pitched to me here, and I'm not going to reveal this person's name so as not to hold him up to too much level of public ridicule. But I want to share this email with the listeners because this is one of the emails, the likes of which I get a lot, asking if they can, potentially be in the writing end, create storylines, as they say. And this is from Unnamed. Hello, Mr. Cornette. I had an idea on a wrestling storyline and was wondering if you feel it would work in a major promotion like WWE, TNA, ROH, etc. The idea is that it starts showing a few wrestlers from the roster on Mars when a storm comes through and forces them to leave. However, one of them is accidentally left behind and stranded on the planet. He or she then has to survive and stay sane while everyone on Earth tries to organize a rescue mission to bring them home. This progresses over several weeks/months with a new video shown every week between some matches to give an update on the person stranded and the rescue efforts. What do you think so far, Brian? Could this possibly work? Would you like to hear more?
Is he writing for the Hardy Boys? Because it may work for them.
Well, he goes on to say, I know there's likely a couple of questions after hearing the basic idea. Firstly, what's the point to this? The overall point is...
That's my question, all right.
The overall point is to get the person stranded on Mars over with the crowd. You make the crowd feel bad for the stranded person on Mars and want him or her to get home safely.
Wait, what?
Shut up. When they finally do and reappear on the show or pay-per-view, they should get a huge pop and will be mega over. This can also be used as an opportunity for a face turn, as a heel could want to help get the person back to Earth. The second question would likely be, how did they get to Mars anyway? I'm not sure that would have been my first question.
I like the idea of him being over big as a babyface when he returns. Just, my God, he's back from Mars. Here he is.
So let's back up here. The second question would likely be, how did they get to Mars anyway? Basically, it would be part of the company's space program. They're sending people to other planets and the moon to investigate and see whether or not it's possible to hold shows there. As the company wants to be the first to hold a wrestling show off planet. That's the main idea. Some more details could be worked out in the future when this story is picked up by a company.
Please submit more, please.